Imagine traveling the world, going to exotic and sought-after destinations, a life full of fun and adventure. And now imagine you can do it all without spending any of your own money. Welcome to Travorium, a totally new concept in travel. Our membership allows you to save up to 70% on travel because we allow you to book at the travel agent rate. But more importantly, we have a referral program, and once you have referred 3 people to your same membership, you can accumulate travel points at no cost to you every single month. These points can be used to buy down the rate on incredible vacations all over the world, year after year. How about 7 nights and 8 days at over 2,000 resorts all over the world for as little as $0 after trading in your points? Perhaps a 6-day stay in Dubai at a 5-star property with breakfast included for $129. Or 5 days in New Orleans at a 4.5-star property with breakfast included for as low as $399. Want to see Rome? 5 days with breakfast included as low as $149. Looking for a 5-star? Take an all-inclusive trip to Cancun for as low as $399. Maybe a cottage on the beach in Phuket, Thailand. 7 days as low as $129. Again, we have over 2,000 resorts and 100 world tours for your individual trip preference. This idea of earning free travel is so appealing that even the recent global pandemic did not slow down our growth rate. We have spread to 61 countries in the last few years, and we now have offices in Temecula, California, and Madrid, Spain. We invite you to partner with us so you can travel more, you can travel better, and ideally, you can travel virtually for free.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle Thrower. I'm a platinum director in the company called Travorium. Travorium has allowed me to make my own business and brand myself as KylesVacations.com. This company, it's a travel club, and it is affiliate marketing and direct marketing, and it is the best company I could imagine being part of. I say that because I've been part of the company for 7 years and I've enjoyed every second of it. The company is growing and growing and growing, and it's so nice to see, be a part of the history and see the history of the company grow so much. They just announced that they are going, well, he bought a building to move the company over into a larger structure. Now, I remember way back when it was a smaller building that they were in, but the company's growing so well that he bought his own building. He's not part of a bank building, which we were before, and it was great, but it's growing so much he he had to get another building. So it's just nice to be a part of it. So I'm sorry, I don't want to ramble too much. I just want to do a good presentation and tell you about the latest news in the company and what I've done with the company and why I think you should join the company. Why? Because you get to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. Now, to get in touch with me, like you see on the screen, you can call me or text me at 702-751-9071, or you can get in touch with me. Do a search and my information should pop up, but it's best that you go to my website, which is KylesVacations.com, and you'll get in touch with me directly. Now, I was born in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've been around hospitality my whole life. And actually, this placard doesn't tell you the total truth about my history with Las Vegas, because technically, I guess I've worked in 8 casinos, and I've also had jobs where I was going into a lot of the casinos as a vendor, and I've seen behind the scenes and in the front of the scenes, and I've seen a lot of different things. And growing up here, I can tell you about a lot of the good and the bad hospitality when it comes to Las Vegas. And so when it comes to hospitality around the world, I'd like to think I know a little bit about it. So I don't say that to brag or anything. I'm just saying I know a little bit about hospitality, and I've never been treated better with some of the packages that I've received through this company in 4-star, 5-star resorts that I would never have imagined going to and staying in before I got into this company. Now, this is me in Las Vegas with showgirls behind me. And another thing that I'd like to bring up is that you could do this as a business no matter what type of knowledge you have in your background, because it's everybody wants to travel, everybody wants to save money, and the whole goal is you can pretty much save money on trips around the world. And so I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, but it's my goal to travel around the whole world. But tell you the truth, I'm enjoying everything in my time zone from here to Mexico. And I've enjoyed Cancun, and Puerto Vallarta has been my favorite trip so far. So I will travel the world. Right now, I've done 34 trips, and I have some more in the works. So I want the same thing for you. Now, one thing I like to remind you is that we have to do the disclaimers on all the videos. Now, this is for educational purposes only and informational purposes only. This is not financial advice. This is not legal advice or anything like that. Basically, I just want to show you that there's a possibility that anybody is watching this video can travel no matter how they think they cannot travel. A lot of people are traveling by using the benefits on our company, and everybody's saving money by using our platform. So with all of that in mind, I'd also like to give you a brief message when it comes to people thinking bad of sales and direct marketing and affiliateships. They seem to forget all the little memberships that they have, from Costco to Walmart to Amazon to Netflix and this streaming service and that streaming service. You have all those memberships, but you're trying to put down the same type of sales structure that those memberships use. So here's an important message.
You will prospect, sell, recruit 24/7 out of your life. The majority of people just don't get paid for it. And the people that talk shit about sales, where they're like, oh, salespeople, we don't need salespeople. Here's what I tell those people. Go pack up your freaking bag and go sleep on a street corner. Why? Because a salesperson sold you that in home, right? You like your home? Perfect. Need salespeople. The problem is this. People sell 24/7. They just don't get paid for it. They come off a vacation. They love Mexico. They tell their friends to go to a certain resort. The resort didn't pay them a fucking dime. They still referred people to the resort. When people go to concerts, they bring all their friends. Hey, you should come to this concert. The person singing at the fucking concert didn't pay you $1 to bring other people to the concert. You still can did it. How does it make sense to recruit, prospect, and sell for other people's business, and you won't do it for your own life in your own business? Sales makes the world go.
That's so true. We are social sharing all the time, and we don't know it. We are gossiping about things that happen and products people used, whether it was good or bad or indifferent. You had great steak dinner, you had a bad meal at this sandwich place, um, somebody cheated you at this store. You're saying good and bad things all the time. When something good happens to you, you tell people, they might follow suit and use those products and go to those stores. When something's said bad, people don't go to those stores. People might not use those products. But when you're giving out all that information and your personal opinion about this and that and the review of this and that, wouldn't it be nice to be able to benefit from it? So if you told people about this travel club and we get to shop and dine and use it in so many different ways, if they were using it and they got it from you, you're going to get a commission from telling them about it. And those could be considered your partners if you want to do it as a business. And those could be your friends if you just want to plan some trips and go someplace with a group of people. It's a possibility with our platform. You verify yourself when you get your membership. So you're better than a travel agent. You get better prices than a travel agent. And we know the price that the travel agent should be charging you. And we're giving you the deal and they're not. So why don't you think about that? Travorium. Travorium's the company. Think of Travel Emporium. Travel Emporium. Travorium. Travorium is a wonderful source when it comes to dining and shopping and just getting all kinds of benefits and savings by using our platform. You get to book better than a travel agent and save up to 70%. I've saved more than 70%. I can give you examples of that as well. And also part of the platform, we have these travel points. It's a reward system. So you have a travel point portion of it, more than one type, that you can use on our platform to buy down trips, maybe buy down gifts. There's so many different ways to save money on our platform. And also, you could have a business that's 24/7. So you give the link to somebody no matter where they are around the world. Now we're in over 65 countries around the world. So when somebody gets your link on the internet, if they buy it from you, that's a commission that's in your pocket. I'm talking to people from all around the world. So you never know who might be interested, from Cayman Islands to the UK to Africa to Australia. I'm talking to people all around the world, and I want the same thing for you, and you might benefit from that. Now, a lot of people do not know what Blockbuster is, but basically, Netflix is one of, if not the company that basically put Blockbuster out of business. Way back when, 15, 20 years ago, when you wanted to go get a movie or watch a movie or get music or something, you had to go to a brick and mortar business or building and rent it and bring it back and have late fees and things like that, just like it was a library. Um, that's what Blockbuster did. But when Netflix came along and streaming services came along and the internet got stronger, there was no need for Netflix anymore. So bye bye Netflix, but bye Blockbuster. But Netflix took over. Now, Netflix, you have a membership and you get access to getting the type of movies you like. Everybody likes different types of things. Well, we pretty much do the same thing when it comes to travel. There's a lot of vendors that's behind our platforms that you might want to go to a specific place and you go to their front desk. They might have a certain price there. You go to Priceline or Expedia, they might have a certain price there. But most of the time, if you looked at the same exact thing on our platform, you're going to save on our platform. So you verify yourself with the membership, and then you save money by using the platform to do the same types of things you would have booked on Priceline or Expedia. So think about that. I have a lot of friends that I've known, and they know I've been in this company for 7 years now. They show me pictures of them traveling here or traveling there. And I'm happy that they're traveling, but I know they would have saved if they were in the company with me. Um, I don't even have to guess. Most of the time, unless their parents bought it for them, sometimes that might happen too, because some of the people live in their parents' basement. I won't even go there. But you could save money, so why not? Now this is a picture of me at Cancun. This was the second time that I went there. I've been 3 times and counting, and I love Cancun. I love Puerto Vallarta. Had a very interesting time in Ensenada twice with a cruise. I love the beaches and pools of Mexico, basically. So this was one of them. This was an all-inclusive where I met a lot of my partners in the company. And you can come together with us in a world tour, or you can travel by yourself, and you can save both ways, but it's up to you. You can travel with a group of people, or you can travel solo. Now, Bloomberg is a good resource for a lot of information from a lot of different industries as well as business. Now, an article that they had basically stated that the travel industry is going to grow to 15.5 trillion by the year 2033. And right now, I believe it's like 8 trillion. So wouldn't it be nice to just get a little bit of that money? You don't need that much money, but basically, if you use our platform, you have access to it without having a big license or going to school and paying a whole bunch or getting loans and getting into debt. For as little as 80 bucks, you could start our platform as a business, 80 bucks for the year. So I think it's a good investment that you could partake in. I've enjoyed doing it for the last 7 years. I don't plan on going any place. I love the company. So then that would allow you to do things like imitate your emoji and go on nice trips and do things that other people could only dream of doing. You get to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. Now, this is David and Adela Hart, the owners of the company, and the picture behind them is where our main office is. And it was just told to us last week that David Hart bought a building. So they're moving out of that building by this fall and going to a new building that's being retrofitted for our company. And it just shows how great the growth is and how great these two people you see on the screen are. And I'm blessed to say that I know them. Now, we've been around since 2013. We're debt free. And as I just said, David's moving from the building that you see in the picture. It was a great area. I love that area. So I don't know where he's moving to, but it most likely will be even better than the area right there. And you could be a part of this global company. And David and Adela Hart, they have over 30 years of business experience in traditional and direct sales. And David Hart was even the runner-up in Entrepreneur of the Year uh, in and he was runner up at 24 years old, runner up to the guy that owns Callaway Golf. So I think that shows how smart of a businessman he is, and I'm blessed to say I know him personally. And if you're part of my team or part of anybody's team, you have access to the owner and the first lady and all of the leadership that you see on the screen because we are like family. So we call ourselves Travorium fam. Now this is pictures of me with some of the upper crest of the company, and I'm blessed to have known them for 7 years now. So David and Adela Hart, as well as Todd and Gina Strand, and some other partners as well in the company. But you're part of the same company if you join us. So I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's my goal to travel the world all as much as possible. Right now, I still have a job. I have 3 years before my retirement, and it's my goal to just enjoy the rest of my life. You don't know how long you're going to live. My father passed a couple of months ago. He was 88 when he passed. He was military as well. Memorial Day is coming up Monday, and looking back, all my uncles on my mother's side of the family and half of my uncles on my father's side of the family were military. So I was just a band geek. I wasn't military, but those were some notable people. And a lot of them, they traveled. when they were in the military, but they didn't get to travel on their own. So it's my goal to be able to enjoy traveling, but travel while I can control it and enjoy going to different places instead of working while I'm at those different places. So this is a lot of the people that are in the company. I'm blessed to know a lot of the people that you see on the screen. And the whole goal is you're part of the company. You can do presentations and Zooms just like this. I've done over 100 with people in the company, but I do my own presentations like you might be looking at right now. I'm also blessed to say that I've been on Zooms with the top people in the company. Todd Strand he's my upline. I guess everybody's technically your upline. But Todd Strand, Daryl, and Maria Roberts. Daryl Roberts, he is in Las Vegas, and they travel the world as well. And his wife is from Hawaii, and she's Maria Roberts, beautiful lady. Everybody's so talented that you see on the screen. I'm blessed to know all of them. And last but not least, the owner of the company as well, David Hart. I'm also monetized on YouTube. I have over 200 videos on it. I had over 500 and I deleted them so I could update and have all positive, up-to-date information on my website. So I am cleaning everything up and adding it again. I have over 2,000 subscribers on my channel as well, and I'm monetized. And I do local presentations in Las Vegas as well. But if you're part of the company, we could have presentations any place. We could do them on Zoom, or we could have them face to face. The whole goal is just to create a community of people that want to travel. Why? Because everybody wants to travel. So here I am in Las Vegas around people every day that want to travel, but they don't realize how much they could save if they're part of our company. Now, I have to update this slide because now I have 34 vacations booked. I just had a wonderful vacation I just came back from, and it was a staycation in Las Vegas, Nevada on the Las Vegas Strip. So this year alone, I basically had 3 vacations, almost 3 weeks of vacationing, and had fun. So I went to Miami right after New Year's, and also took my best friend, who's my landlord, and I've known him over 40 years. I told him about Travorium 7 years ago, and he was not interested. And now he went on a trip. We went to Miami. He's Cuban, so he loved Miami. We went to go see some of his family there, and he signed up. So he loves it now. And as we speak, he's in Hawaii. So he's done 2 trips this year, and he's part of the company as well. And on that Miami trip, we saved over $1,942 on that trip with our platform. And with after that trip, I went to Puerto Vallarta. Now, these prices are for 2 people to 4 people in a suite or a villa. So basically, I did a 5-star all-inclusive in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It was also considered a world tour where Todd Strand did a presentation, and I saved over $1,200 there because it was worth about $1,500, and I only paid $299 for the whole thing. 5 days, had a suite with the view of the ocean. It was just a wonderful place. I met so many people. A lot of them were from Russia and Ukraine, and made some new friends there as well. One of them I'll be talking to probably after this broadcast. But the whole goal is that you can be part of the family, or you can go places by yourself. But every place you go, you're going to save money. So this is me there in Puerto Vallarta. I really enjoyed that place. And here's the suite that I had. that was great to look at for 5 days. I miss it already, and I can go back for even a lower price uh, right after Labor Day, I believe. Oh, I wish I could go back right now. You have no idea. So the third booking that I had is an all-inclusive, not an all-inclusive, an incentive trip, and I'm still debating on the package, but basically it's paid for already. So I don't have the exact place where I'm going, but the choices are pretty good. So I don't know exactly when I'm going to go, probably right before Christmas. So there's another booking, and so technically that's four for the year so far. Um, I just did a staycation last week and saved over $680, and it was a 7-day stay in a condo with 2 bathrooms, full bath, full kitchen, as well as a full bedroom, living room, dining room. So I really enjoyed the place. And technically, I got it for $34 for 7 days, and with the resort fee and tax, it went up to $112. So, do you think I saved money? And that's the price for I could have had 4 people in that suite as well. So I really loved the place. Enjoyed the pool. That's really the thing I wanted was to see and use the pool. And there's the balcony that I had, which overlooks the Las Vegas Strip. I'm on the south end of the Las Vegas Strip, and I really love it. Why? Because I get to travel more, travel better, and travel for less than anybody else that's not in the company. So this is me in Las Vegas once again, down at the heart of the Las Vegas Strip, and at the beginning of the Las Vegas Strip, and just to prove that I'm in the Vegas area.
Believe you're here with me. Ain't no song could ever compete. Baby, baby, I will wait forever. Oh, nothing compares to the things that you do. I will be with you. Oh, darling, oh, darling, oh, darling, be here with me. Be here with me. Be here with me. Be here with me.
Yeah, with our company, you could have lots of fun. So that was fun in Las Vegas, and we're about to have another one of those type of events. It's called an Ignite event, and it will be taking place this July. So you can be part of the company and join and get to meet other people doing it and enjoying it. Uh, Sky's the limit. So get in touch with me about that as well. Now, this is a picture of me in one of the most expensive resort in the Las Vegas area. And that was my suite. I really enjoyed the place. I've stayed twice for pretty much half price. And you can do that if you join us. So this is all done with social sharing. You basically are doing electric gossip. You tell people about great things all the time. You talk about the shows that you've watched. You talk about the places you've gone. Well, you do that with our platform. And when the people sign up that you told, you get a commission for it, and so on and so on and so on. So the bigger the network, the more money that you would be making personally, but everybody that's in the network would be making money as well. This is how I looked over 7 years ago when I first heard about this company. I worked on the Las Vegas Strip, and I was what's called a fountain worker, which is a waiter cashier at a pool. And a coworker there told me about, well, he introduced me to some of his friends and partners. He's from Hawaii. Shout out to Marphil. He's from Hawaii, and he introduced me to Desiree, who's one of his classmates. And she told me about Travorium, and she introduced me to people in Travorium. And I did a three-way call with Robert Hollywood. Rest in peace, Robert Hollywood. Great individual. I wish he was still around. He passed over 3 years, closer to nearly 4 years ago. And just a great individual. So just to show how my tree is set up in the social sharing realm, first person to sign up was Jose, and then a friend since elementary school, Loretta, she signed up, and her daughter has gone to Greece and Hawaii. Also a friend from Canada, we met online on entrepreneur websites. He signed up. Shout out to Harold Reeser. He came to the last year's Ignite, and so I took him to some shows and we had fun, and met Banachek. Banachek has a local show, and told Banachek about the travel club, and Banachek wants me to be on his show. He's invited me a couple of times actually. He puts people in his show as part of his illusions, and it's a very interesting show. And also I have a great photographer locally that's actually, he said he's in the running for some awards locally in a couple of festivals that's coming up. Shout out to Richard King, and also a friend that I've known over 40 years that I told about this 7 years ago. He signed up. He's in Hawaii right now as we speak. And that's his second trip since he got in the company. The first one I took him to Miami, and so shout out to Luis Urquiaga, platinum director in the company. He speaks, I believe, 8 languages. So I thought this would be perfect for him. He can talk to all kinds of people. He would have been the first Spanish speaking in the company. Now he listens. Back then he didn't. Now we have all these different platforms that's out there. And so you can broadcast to anybody around the world. And if they sign up, who knows? You might be they might be the first person in their specific country that's part of this company that's growing immensely. So in the last 7 years, I've saved over 20,000. I've saved more like 21,000 with the different trips that I've taken. I've met a lot of wonderful, interesting people, and I've created a lot of memories. And they can't take the memories from you. I just met a lot of interesting people of like minds, and everybody wants to travel and have fun. We get to do that anytime we want to. So once again, I'm blessed to know the owner and the first lady of the company. You could be a part of this as well. And the pictures in the background of the office will be changing pretty soon. So ladies and gentlemen, Todd and Gina Strand are 2 friends of mine as well. They're the top money earners in the company. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you Todd Strand.
Hey, Kyle, and hey, Mahmuda. I appreciate the invitation to speak with you guys and your audience here today. By the way, I want to commend both of you because you guys are some of our oldest partners in the company. You both have been on countless trips. For my wife and I, this whole thing began because our daughter played softball. In fact, she played travel ball, then she played college softball. In fact, she set the home run record at her college with that ball right there. But we were living in hotels, living in rental cars, looking for a way to save money. We found the program. Next thing you know, we're booking hotels at 70% off, 50% off, 40% off, booking for rental cars for a fraction of the normal price. Well, come to find out, we weren't the only parents on the team who wanted to save money. And so other parents signed up. We started telling anybody and everybody. Well, what's amazing is in our program, when you tell 3 other people about the membership, well, your membership is free. And not only do you get the membership for free, but the membership comes with points every single month. And those points are good for actual vacations. My wife and I went to Cabo San Lucas. We stayed at a place called Garza Blanca, a 5-star resort, oceanfront room. We were there 7 nights, 8 days. The normal price for the room, $600 to $1,000 per night. We were there for nothing. We just traded in the points that we earned for free every single month, and you get 3 trips like that per year. Well, we continued to tell people, and other people told people, and it just spread all over the world. Next thing you knew, we had a 7-figure income from the company. We had our story featured in this book right here. Absolutely incredible. My wife was a manager of a Kohl's department store and had done that for 20 years. And this past spring, she told her boss, hey, the travel people now pay me 10 times what you pay me. So I'm going to retire, resign, I quit. Now all we do is travel, vacation, have fun. Seems like the more fun we have, the more money we make. And that seems totally backwards, but we'll take it. So I appreciate being here today. I appreciate the opportunity. Everybody, Kyle, Mahmuda, they are 2 incredible people in our company. If you're working with them, you can work with me and my wife. We're here to help you. God bless. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Mahmuda. Here's the dirty secret of the travel business, right? It's the fact that there's a monopoly. 2 companies control the entire thing. In fact, I want to pull up a screen here and just play this video for you. Hold on.
If you go to online travel sites and scour them looking for the best hotel deal, you may be actually wasting your time.
NBC4 consumer investigator Randy Mack is here to explain how that works.
That's right. There's a reason these deals look similar. And the problem is that these third-party sites often fall under the umbrella of 1 or 2 companies. So while you think you're searching for multiple companies looking for the very best deal, every deal you're considering may actually be from the same company. Many savvy travelers look for the best hotel deals online.
I usually look at sites that kind of claim to have the best deals.
It seems like there's a lot of competition.
I've used Expedia, Trivago, there's Booking.com.
Always looking for a bargain. I like to see the red numbers that make you think like you're getting a good deal.
But that may not be the case.
Almost all those sites are owned by 1 or 2 companies.
According to the nonprofit Consumer's Checkbook, Expedia and Booking Holdings owns 95% of third-party booking sites. That means shopping around may be a waste of time, and Checkbook says calling the hotel directly won't land you a better deal. They're hesitant to undercut the booking sites.
And so right there, guys, I mean, calling the hotel directly isn't going to help you either, because the hotels are afraid to undercut Expedia and Priceline's price. For if they do, they're going to get kicked off their platform, and there goes all their traffic, there goes all their business. Understand that Expedia and Priceline are the ones controlling the price. Now, to give you an example of this, our own daughter, she's a dentist in Pennsylvania, and she got married, and she wants to take her honeymoon to the Maldives. She wants to get one of those private bungalows where you get the water all around you. You can jump off your own back deck straight into the ocean. Well, those go for about $10,000 for the week on Expedia's website. But on our website, the exact same place, on the exact same day, the exact same everything was only $6,000. That's $4,000 less. And occasionally I get people say, well, Todd, I mean, come on. They're a big company. How are you guys getting a better rate than Expedia? To which I replied, that's what I'm trying to tell you. We don't have a better rate than Expedia. $6,000 is the rate. Expedia chose to market up to $10,000. Then they went and bought up every other travel site you can think of, so that when you price shop, all you see are rates in the neighborhood of 10,000, making you believe the real price is 10 grand. When you call the hotel, yeah, 10 grand. That's correct. I mean, because they're afraid to undercut Expedia's price. And that's how these guys became a top 10 internet company in the world, although they do not own anything travel related. Guys, Google this. I mean, I just Googled it. This is the list that came up. Number 1 in the world, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Alibaba, eBay, Netflix. all the usual suspects, companies making billions and billions and billions and billions every single month. On that list of the top 10 in the world, you see Priceline and Expedia. At first glance, you think, well, yeah, Todd, we see their commercials every 5 minutes. Yeah, they're big companies, we get that, but they don't own anything travel related. They don't own a hotel. They don't own a cruise line. They don't own a car rental agency. How are they making their money? Because they own a monopoly. They're taking the wholesale price, jacking it up, selling it to you. So again, the only reason I'm spending time on this is that when you kind of grasp that, you're like, holy crap, I never knew all that was going on. I mean, and I can book without all that markup and I can save a fortune. Yes, that is the catalyst of our growth. Now, it's not just hotels, it's not just rental cars, but also with resorts. Similar, we can get those. I mean, that's our bread and butter: resorts and hotels, followed by rental cars, followed by cruises, followed by excursions and other activities, right? But I mean, again, we can get some unbelievable deals. Now,
It's pretty much that simple. You know, everybody wants to save money. I get a lot of websites sent to me, and I've gone to a lot of websites as well. If you ever heard of the penny hoarder, they had an article on one of their pages on the website, and it was actually they sent it to me in an email and said how to plan a dream vacation for under $1,000. And I got a chuckle out of it because technically I had 3 vacations over 17 days of vacationing. Even one of the vacations was an all-inclusive, and all 3 were private compounds. I enjoyed immensely, and it was all 3 combined was like $1,000. So we saved so much money, and I want the same thing for you, but you got to sign up with me to get the savings.
I am with the pretty, wonderful, beautiful First Lady of Travorium.
Hola, buenos días. Good morning, everybody. It's such a blessing to bump to him and have a word and enjoy this beautiful morning and this beautiful sunshine behind us in Cancun. I'm so happy to spend some time with you.
His company.
So follow us and do what we do. What we do is an opportunity to show you how to create money from home. And our product is Trouble. Look at how beautiful our product is. It's real. It's right here.
See you on the beaches of the world.
Travorium, Travorium.
Is that how your hotels look when you go on a 4-star, 5-star stay? I enjoyed all 3 immensely. So this is what I was doing before COVID. I had presentations in a local place called Lee's Sandwiches in Chinatown, and COVID took away that presentation. So since then, I've done presentations in some of the local libraries, but the whole goal is I can do it on Zoom, just like I'm doing it right now for you. So we can do these around the world. I want to have face-to-face events, but I want to be able to showcase you as well as me. So you join. We are looking for people of like minds and face-to-face so we can have events where we can network with each other and grow as a business and grow as a Travorium family. People are networking all the time. Why don't you join this wave? It's growing and growing. So I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I said, and I just want to do it more often. And we can do these presentations on Zoom to anybody around the world. So if you know anybody that wants to travel and save money, let's have a three-way call. Let's have a Zoom. We can do those things now. I have people, actually, I got to check some messages after I get off of here. Somebody in, I think in France right now, but I got to talk to a couple other people. You just never know where and, you know, where they're from or where they want to take this, but you benefit from it. It's a very easy platform. You're watching a video right now. Watch the video, you get the general information so you can understand it. You register yourself so you get verified from the company. So the correct credit card, no identity theft or anything like that. So you're verifying yourself. So from that point on, when you have access to the platform, you get to book for you and your family. You get to shop for you and your family. You have access to saving thousands of dollars, but you have to be part of our company to do that. Also, if you become a titanium or platinum, you have an incentive vacation as well. So you have over 200 different choices of destinations around the world that you might be able to go to for just resort fee and taxes in from 3-day stays to 8-day stays. It might be an all-inclusive. It might be a resort. It's just so many options you have, but you only get it if you're titanium or platinum. So you get to pick your trips, you get to book in different ways, and you pick and shop and dine the way you want to and save money all the time. So please feel free to ask me more questions. I can tell you everything. You get to save in so many different ways, and you get to dine and shop as well. And we even have what's called daily deals. I've received daily deals that was gift cards half price. Some things were free. I even got a Sirius XM satellite account for free for 5 months. You do quizzes, you win points for that as well. So I won 25 bucks for answering the right question, answering the correct answer. Remember, you can do this as a business and everything's a business expense. So as we speak now, I've saved over 20,000 with the different bookings and things I've bought through this travel club. If you become a titanium or platinum, you have 4 ways that you can save money and 4 ways that you can book with our platforms. So this is a basic picture of what you would get. Depending on which membership, it's going to look slightly different, but you have access to your shopping, your excursions, your dining. You just have so many ways that you can save money, and you're going to be happy with all of it. Could you imagine going to Venice, Italy for $1 and staying in a 5-star? We've been there, done that more than once. We've done that in Venice and Dubai. We have more coming up. So you can only get these deals if you're part of our company. You get the travel points that you get to use for the Dreamcation World Tour section. And you can buy down trips so that you're going to Hawaii for 99 bucks for 2 people for 5 days, 4 nights. We get packages like that all the time. You cannot lose with our company. You get getaways as well. They could be 7-day stays. Would you like to go to Dominican Republic and pay 7 days, $32 for 7 days? That's a possibility with our company. There's a lot of different things that you get. Not to mention the incentive vacation. You get over 200 choices on different destinations around the world. You pick and choose where you want to go, and you have up to 18 months to use that specific voucher. Now, remember, Priceline and Expedia are out there telling you there's so many different websites, and they own most of them. So even if the price is different, it's the same company that's making those different prices. So if you want the truth and you want to save money, really, you should be coming to KylesVacations.com and saving with us, and we are powered by Travorium. So another thing to bring up, if you want to do this as a business, if you sell 3 memberships that are the equivalent of your membership or higher, that will cover your personal membership. So just think 3 and your membership is free, and number 4 to 4 zillion will be the profit behind the memberships that you sell. It's pretty much that simple. Look at the prices on the screen. They may change, but please feel free to get in touch with me. I can give you the latest prices if they change. Now, as for little as $80 for the year, you could sell this platform. You could make money from selling the memberships. It's pretty much that simple. You have access to the website, your own personal links, and all the tools in the back office that can help you sell the products. Once again, remember, 3 memberships and your membership is free. You get to have a daily residual income, and we have leadership around the world, but we have events like what's called the Ignite event that comes to Las Vegas once a year. So I'm blessed to say I know these people, and they'll be here within 2 months now. So I'd like another message for you. Please listen carefully.
You work 40 hours a week, you commute 30 minutes to an hour each way, making it now a 9-hour day, and leaving you then 4 to 5 hours at the end of any given day to take care of the kids, pay the bills, home maintenance, do some self-care. We've been conditioned to believe that we're supposed to do that for 50 years. 50 years of asking someone to take off for vacation, asking someone to come in late or leave early, skipping doctor's appointments, taking short lunches or not at all, doing team building activities with people who tell you that they're your family when we all know they're not your freaking family. They're just people who want you to submit to their way of doing things, and they have to say whatever it takes for you to do that with a smile on your face. And then we live out the older days of our life enjoying the fruits of that labor. How does that make sense? I don't feel that it makes sense for you to give up such a huge fraction of your time to get so little time back. I'm going to give you 50 years, and then you're going to give me 20 to 30 years, and realizing that 20 to 30 year period comes when I'm in my late 60s to 70s. So there are going to be limitations on how I can enjoy the money that I may have saved or the time that I've now earned. I just feel like that's not an even trade. I feel like there should be another way. But for those of you that believe in the traditional 9 to 5, look, go off. Don't let me stop.
Now, I basically put that up there is because we are all working stiffs, and nothing is promised to us in the future. I say that as a person that has had, I'm a colon cancer survivor of 7 years. I was diagnosed basically around the same time I was introduced to this company. I have diabetes as well. I was told about that around the same time as well. And so we don't know how long we're going to be on this earth. But while we're on this earth, we should enjoy every minute we can doing things that we want to do and going places that we would like to go to as well. So for the rest of my life, whether it's 30 years from now, 20 years now, 10 years from now, I really would like to travel as much as possible. So the goal is to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. So this is Kyle in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you have any concerns, any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me, and I'll answer as much as I can. I should be able to answer everything. And if I can't, I know the leadership that can help me talk to you. So we can do 3-way calls as well. So please feel free to get in touch with me at KylesVacations.com. This is Kyle in Las Vegas, Nevada, saying thank you for listening, and see you on the beaches of the world. dining with Grand Palladium. Yeah! Three, two, one. Hello everybody, this is Kyle. Fred Vallarta. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm at a wonderful property. I won't say the name because I'll let you know the price. Retail price for 7 days all inclusive is about $1,500. Kyle's Vacations travel club price for me, Kyle, at Kyle's Vacations, is $299. So, which one do you want to pay? $1,500 or $299? It's your decision.